On today's episode of Planetary series, I'll be talking about planet Jupiter. Hi guys, this is Astrology Africa and my name is Ademola. Mythologically, the Romans considered Jupiter as the guardian of the law, the protector of the justice, and the defender of the truth. Jupiter is the greater benefit. Jupiter is the greater fortune that does things on a large scale. In the horoscope, wherever you see Jupiter, please know that there's a pot of gold there, waiting to be tapped, waiting to be recognized, that rests on the individual. Just like Shakespeare said, he said, the fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves that we are underlain. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. In fact, it's so large that Jupiter takes 12 years to go round the zodiac, which is from Aries up until Pisces and back again. Jupiter rules the ninth sign of the zodiac called Sagittarius, and Jupiter is closely connected to religion. Jupiter is connected to higher education. Jupiter is connected to spiritual and philosophical concerns. I can tell you for a clear fact that Jupiter points to that area of life where you seek to grow and attain freedom. Jupiter naturally bestows the individual with a good and a fantastic amount of good luck. When they say good luck, man, that's Jupiter. Well-posited and well-aspected Jupiter would denote an individual that is very generous, would denote an individual that is very confident, would denote an individual that is very cheerful and very happy with life, would denote an individual who is very tolerant, who sees things from the bright side, very optimistic about things. Jupiter also talks about an individual who is very prosperous. Prosperity and being and prosperity. That is Jupiter. Jupiter does not have a wrong side because it is, like I said, it is the greater fortune and it is the greater benefit. But whenever Jupiter is wrongly posited or is having a very bad aspect in the horoscope, you should notice an individual that is very gullible. You should notice an individual who is very cocky, who is full of himself, very overconfident. You should notice an individual who is very pompous and does things to excess. A wrong posited Jupiter would allow the individual to be doing things to excess, very cocky and very overconfident about himself and his ability. So like I rightly say, Jupiter in the horoscope, depending on the sign, depending on whether it is angular, whether it is cadent, whether it is succedent, and depending on the aspect that it makes with other planets in the horoscope, will really denote and detect if that individual is very lucky or if the individual is going to have abundance of opportunity as he navigates through life. It is very important because most of the time it's all about working smart, because opportunity meets those who are prepared. Jupiter would allow the individual to be very prepared just at the right time to meet with that opportunity that would elevate his life, elevate his position, and elevate his mindset. So stay tuned while I keep sharing some more gems about Planetary series.